Hey GobyGamers, GobyGameZero here, and welcome back to a new video. Today, we're gonna shield up and iron break into the world of Elden Ring Nightreign with a complete guide for all you newbies just stepping into this battle. I'm gonna share the tips I wish I knew sooner, guaranteeing that after watching, you'll be confident enough to take on the night, whether you're with a team or going for a hardcore solo run. Alright folks, let's dive in. Right after you start the game, you'll go through a tutorial. Once that's done, you'll land in Roundhold. Seriously though, if this is your first time playing Elden Ring, please pay close attention to that tutorial. It'll teach you crucial stuff about basic combat. In this video, I'll focus on the new and super important aspects of Nightreign. And speaking of important, I can't forget the visual codecs. If any of you were on autopilot during the tutorial, this is your lifesaver. Open it up, find the guide section, and you can replay the tutorial, a super quick way to brush up. The tutorial defaults to the Your Nightfare, which is also the class I'm planning to show off for you guys in this video. But now that you're at the round table hold, you can totally pick the class you like, right? Head back into the visual codecs, characters section, and it'll show all the strengths of each class. Choosing your Nightfare here is one of the most important decisions early on. Take a good look at these bad boys. Pick one to try hard from the start. Like me, I find the Wilder pretty balanced and easy to get into. Playing one class repeatedly will help you level up your skills fast. But knowing a couple of other roles is even better, so you can flex when the team needs it. At the very least, you should know how to play a DPS and a tank. On the right, there's info, backstory, stats. Take your time and study them. Want to see the details of your character's skills? Just access the character info panel and you'll see everything. Each Nightfare has three main things. 1. Passive. Each class has a unique one. 2. Character skill. Super fast cooldown. Spam it all you want. For Wilder, that claw shot to zip towards enemies is pretty fun. 3. Ultimate art. You'll use this often too, but sometimes you gotta save it for those critical moments. Wilder's Onslaught Stake Ultimate, if aimed right, packs a real punch. New to the game? Just use your ultimates freely. Don't hold back, that's the only way you'll learn when they're most effective. Facing a boss, tough enemies? Unleash it, and ultimates have another awesome use, saving your buddies. Teammate down to their last 2 to 3 bars of health? Many ultimates can get them back up in an instant. Team falling apart? Saving your ultimate for a clutch revive is the play. Alright, GobyGameZero is gonna give a quick rundown of the Nightfares so you can choose easier. Wilder. This is the class I've chosen to rock in this series. The standard Elden Ring, main character. Balanced, easy to learn, great with big swords and great swords. The Onslaught Stake, ultimate deals solid damage. And the Claw Shot, mobility skill is super agile. I think it's a fantastic starting choice. Guardian. A true tanker. Super tanky passive, Whirlwind, for light crowd control. And Wings of Salvation is just insane. Off the charts powerful. Iron Eye. Ranged DPS. Big damage. Passive increases rare drop rates. Magic Find. Has a marking skill that explodes. And a Nightreign version of Dragon Piercer. Massive AoE. Insane damage. Having an Iron Eye on the team makes things automatically easier. Raider. The ultimate Poise Boy. Face tanking skills. High strength. Perfect for dual-wielding colossal weapons. Fighter Resolve. Skill boosts poise. Retaliate. A headbutt, when empowered by taking damage, turns you into a one-punch man. Totem Stella is an AoE damage buff for the team. Recluse. Executor. Revenant. Recluse. A mage with a pretty unique enemy magic draining mechanic. Requires a bit of brainpower to coordinate. Word on the street is, it's super engaging to play. Executor. Sekiro style. Parries with katanas, beast transformations, and all that jazz. Arcane specialist. Good with frost, poison, bleed. Revenant. A summoner class. You'll unlock it gradually as you play. There you go, pick whichever class suits your style. As for me, as you can see, I'm sticking with my Wilder. Now, let's talk about one of the coolest upgrades in Nightreign compared to the original Elden Ring, the incredibly slick enhanced movement system. First off, we've got Super Sprint. Just like the name says, you can dash around at an insane speed, almost as fast as Torrent the horse. It feels amazing, and that's not all. Nightreign also lets you pull off some top-tier parkour moves with the ability to wall jump, double jump, and mantle onto ledges. Wilder players like us who take advantage of these can move like the wind. Dodging attacks or closing in on enemies feels great. And some super good news for those of you who often make those fateful misjumps. There's no fall damage. That's right, you can freely leap from the highest cliffs without losing a single drop of health. Explore to your heart's content. Do all the acrobatics you want. But hey, remember not to get too carried away and jump off the edge of the map. Because that's still game over, and you'll lose all your runes. No kidding. Want to switch to a two-handed weapon stance? You'll hold the function change input and then select the weapon in your left or right hand. For Wilder, wielding those claymores or bastard swords two-handed really makes the damage count. Other Elden Ring combat basics still apply. Before heading into an expedition, pay attention to the effective element info. It tells you which element the monsters in that run are weak to. Bringing a weapon with that element will give you an easy game advantage. Especially if you're struggling, not mandatory, but it definitely helps. When you start an expedition, the first thing to do is open your tactical map. The map will show where you've landed and notable points of interest. If you want more detailed info on the map, just switch to a deeper view mode. See that small map icon? That's a secret. Head there and it'll reveal more hidden stuff. Sometimes it's dung beetles dropping talismans, or staff, seal racks giving you new spells. Weapons drop everywhere, so no worries there. The camps on the map will show potential rewards. A frost camp likely drops frost rewards. Churches are where you upgrade your flasks. And those blue flames are spirit springs, letting you jump super high. Evergales need keys. Just landed? Find a nearby camp and clear it out. That'll give you enough runes to level up. Don't spend too much time just staring at the map. After that, find a grace. Graces are easy to spot on the map. Getting that first level up as soon as possible is crucial. Leveled up? Open the map. Plan your route. If you're in a team, follow whoever charts the course first. Splitting up is a recipe for disaster. When moving between objectives, don't waste time on trash mobs unless it's a boss you specifically want to hunt. Hear a strange sound and see the Night's Tide grows stronger message? Brace yourselves. A circle will start closing in. Look for the white area on the map. That's the final safe zone. Being outside it will start to feel a little chilly. The circle closes slowly, but you still need to pay attention and plan your escape route. In Nightreign, you gotta move like a whirlwind, constantly completing objectives to maximize your leveling. Grab a flask upgrade from a church. Then hit a camp to farm. Those spirit stream jumps are super useful for quickly returning to previous areas. Each camp has a boss, or a group of elites. Be careful. With Wilder, I often use clawshot to close in or dodge, then look for an opening to unleash onslaught stake. Dying in Nightreign means losing all your runes, equivalent to 1 level plus whatever you were carrying. It hurts more than a kick in the teeth. The spot where your runes drop will be marked on your compass. Try to get them back. Leveling up can unlock master armaments, letting you use better, harder hitting magic weapons. Wilder should aim for those quality weapons, scaling with both strength and dexterity. Leveling is crucial for using better gear. One good thing is that bosses in Nightreign don't fully reset their health if you die and run back. So go get your revenge. After you defeat a boss, it'll drop a glowing item. Get close and interact with that item. Then pick your weapon or upgrade really fast. Because time is money. Once that's done, run straight to a grace, and if you have enough runes, just keep confirming the level up option and your character will automatically level up. No need to pick individual stats. The circle will close in twice. After the second time, the first night boss is about to appear. Use those spirit springs to launch yourself right up to the big bad's location. On your way to the final area of the night, try to farm as many enemies as possible to level up. The current level cap is 15. The closer you get to 15, the higher your chances of success. Grabbing power-ups is just as important. Sometimes you gotta take a little risk and dive into a dangerous area for good loot. When the circle fully closes, a few waves of trash mobs will appear. Don't underestimate them. They're the telltale sign of what kind of night boss you're about to face. For example, see demi-humans? You're probably about to fight a demi-human queen. Once you've cleared the prelude mobs, the night boss will reveal itself. Prepare for an intense fight. With Wilder, maintaining proper distance, using clawshot to dodge and counter, and timing onslaught stake correctly will be key. If you unfortunately kick the bucket here, or when fighting the Night Lord, then that run is over. But don't despair, you'll still get relics as a reward. What are relics? They're items that give awesome passive buffs. After each run, go to Perform Relic Rites, or find Relic Rites in the menu to equip these relics to your Nightfare. They'll make your future tryhard sessions, and my Wilders too, significantly more manageable. Alright GobyGamers, Zero Squad. So, we've covered all the basics you need to survive and shine in Elden Ring Nightreign. Especially from the perspective of a Wilder player like myself. From leveraging the tutorial, choosing your class wisely, understanding skills, to reading the map, prioritizing objectives, and facing the night boss. Hopefully, with these tips from GobyGameZero, your journey to conquer Nightreign will be a little less thorny. If you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button for GobyGameZero, and if you're not already part of the Zero Squad, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you don't miss out on any other awesome Elden Ring Nightreign guides from me. Now, a question for you all. Which Nightfare are you planning to start with? Anyone else a Wilder fan like me? Or do you have any pro tips to share? Drop a comment down below. I'll read every single one. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm GobyGameZero. Wishing you all some really fun and successful tryhard sessions in Nightreign. Peace out.